my dad. He looks just like me. Look at that old dude.
I look just like you?
Yeah. Who is that? I don't even know. I'm about to just reject their call. Yeah, we're in downtown, I think.
You're in Lakewood.
We're in Lakewood. See, y'all need to hit this like button so I'll be able to actually have a future job. Because apparently if I don't know my street, I don't know anything. I ain't never going to be able to get a job in this life. Oh my god, it's a blind dude. Yeah, though. Film is life.
PlayStation 5 comes out this year.
What?
PlayStation 5 comes out this year.
That console's crap. It looks like a cereal box and it's touchscreen.
It looks just like a regular fucking PlayStation.
They had to changed it because before there was like a little bit of video saying that it's gonna be all touchscreen, buttons and everything.
It looks like a PlayStation to me.
I mean, that looks like a cereal box to me.
A cereal box?
Yeah, it's all square and thick. Like before, it was like this thick. I'm dead serious. I seen a video. They said it's like this thick, touchscreen, and the controllers were touchscreen too. Like everything on the controllers, touchscreen. Like you had buttons weren't even buttons, so it's just touchscreen. And in order to get games on it, you had to buy games and then download them. There's no putting a disc in. That's what it looked like before. But at that timing I seen it, they said that they were reconstructing on the PlayStation 5 and gonna change a little bit about it. So I guess they did. They made it look like that now. So yeah. But before, it really did look like cereal box. That thing was like thick as ever. Food. Oh yeah, look at her. Pop. Looking like a stalker out here. Just recording everybody.
Waited a long time to get this movie.
Yeah. That movie is probably strong content.
It's the director's cut too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Sausage Party.
Probably watch this first.
Yeah. I watched half the movie. It was pretty funny. I didn't get to finish the rest.
I'm gonna leave this at the house for you to have.
Yeah.
Along with Ride Along 2, Ride Along 1, Sunny Pro. So I'll leave these at the house for you.
Alright.
I'm just taking Requiem for a Dream for myself.
Strong. I wonder why. I I swear, now you got me wanting to look that thing up. I gotta look it up and see what's so good about it. Like, because when grown-ups say, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this many movies, but I've been looking for this movie a while, but you can't see it, but I'm gonna keep it. But just don't look at it. You know there's something in that movie. You know there is.
There's a bunch of gratuitous drug use.
I mean, that's funny.
Gratuitous drug
But it
use.
can go two ways. It could be like a strong, like, type movie that you don't want to see, like, of, like, people dying and killing each other and stuff, and, like, kids getting killed or something like that, and drug use like that, like you said. Or it could be, like rated R, like, sexual nudity,
There's sexual nudity in it.
yeah.
Marlon Wayne shows his ass.
So why would you want to see that? I'm hoping that you're going to look away for that part.
Like there's a part where a guy gets his arm cut off.
That's pretty strong, I guess. Not really. I mean, have you seen Kill Bill? Like, that stuff happens all the time in that.
Kill Bill.
Yeah, Kill Bill.
Happens all the time.
Yes, I'm dead serious. Like, you'll see, like, a whole bunch of parts of the movie where someone's arm's getting cut off. Like, part of the end, like, a little bit towards the end where she's about to kill the rest of the people, there's one person left. It's a little freaking kid. She's Chinese. This girl takes a freaking samurai sword and cuts this little girl's arm off. Then she sticks the sword right where the like, you know, the hole of your arm is, like where it connects. The bone's gone, so it's just a hole. She sticks the knife in the hole to make more pain on the girl, to tell her what she wants to know. Then she throws the girl inside the trunk of her car, and she starts squeezing her arm, because you know that's gonna hurt like hell. Like, I mean, it's still wounded. So she keeps on saying, tell me where it is, or I'm just gonna cut it deeper. It was crazy as ever, like. And the girl said no, so I guess they couldn't show this part, but you know what happened because you could hear the sound effects. She stabs the girl in the head with the samurai sword in the trunk, and then she closes the trunk. So yeah, it was a crazy, crazy, crazy movie. Like,
Is that part 1 or part 2?
I think it was on part 1. Part 2 was pretty cool, I guess. Like, I think part 2 is the one where her legs are asleep in part of the movie, and like she has to crawl everywhere and stuff, and she's in the hospital and stuff. I don't really know. And then you got the sexual doctors and stuff and all that, and she kills the one and slams his head on the door. It was pretty cool. But how is it, you know, that one movie you're talking about, how is it taking you so long to get that movie when you could just go here and get it? It ain't that new of a movie, is it?
Nope.
So how is it so hard to get?
Because they didn't have it. You had to wait for someone to bring it in to sell it to them for them to turn around and resell it.
I mean, you could just probably like order it off of Amazon, right?
Movies banned in the United States.
Are you dead serious? Why? Wait, they're actual banned in the United States. Like, you cannot order any movies online?
You can't order certain movies.
Wow, like,
You can't order Faces of Death online.
I don't understand. They just trying to have us Americans feel sorry as hell. Like, they taking everything from us. Like, come on now, it's America, bruh. You're telling me you're gonna let an Arab in freaking Irania or whatever you want to call it, Muslim place, whatever you want to call it, let them kill freaking little girls?
Iran.
Yeah, like, and where Arabs live, I heard that they if you have a girl, yeah, Arab, if you have a girl, they have to kill the girl.
Why?
Because, like, supposedly in their beliefs, you cannot have a girl because there's less boys than girls. So if you have a girl, you have to kill it because they supposedly believe that they need more boys because the boys are more important than the girls. So if you have a girl, they might have you kill it. But if they got a lucid or percent of girls, they might let you keep it. But you're most likely having to kill your girl and then having a baby again to get a boy.
Never heard that.
Well, like, that's what it used to be. I don't know if it's still like that.
When did it used to be like that?
A while back ago, like, people used to talk about sometimes, like, how other countries had different rules and stuff. Like in Canada, a while back ago in Canada, I think that's the only one I know so far that they still had the hanging rule. Like, if you did something really, really, really bad in Canada, you would have to get hanged. But they ended up, like, taking the rule out because Canada finally just said, you know what, it's, like, too much. And they said, we're just going to take it off just like everybody else did. So they did.
I mean, in America, when you get sentenced to death, you get to pick which way you die.
Well, which way is the least, like, hurting one, I guess? And the most, like, easiest one to, like, just go through it fast and easy?
Depends on whichever one you choose.
Well, do they got that shot one where they stick the shots in the back of your, like, head and all that through the little capsules, and then the shots just close by themselves and put it inside your brain and put you to sleep?
What?
like poison shots or something like that. They put some type of like vein type liquid in the back of your head and kill you like that. Like, they give you a shot.
It's called lethal injection. It doesn't go in your head, it goes in your arm.
I thought it went in your back. I mean your head.
They also have the gas chamber, the electric chair, firing squads, and a hanging procession.
But what's a firing squad?
Where you stand in front of a bunch of people and they all shoot you.
Who the hell would love to do that? Like, what gives people the white mind to think, you know what, I want to kill somebody right now? Like, dude, that's psycho as hell. They should kill you for shooting a person.
That's that person's job.
Well, I mean, like, who would want to do that? Like that's like me. I'm one of them people that have to kill you if you did something bad, and then you picked, like, let's say, I'm the firing whatever.
Fire squad.
And let's say if I have a kid, right, and she's like 17, right,
Yeah.
and she did something really bad, and she has to choose her death, and she chose what I work as. I'm not about to shoot my kid.
Well, they're not going to have you. They pick somebody else.
Well, can't you do anything about it?
Like what?
I don't know, like fight for like your kid, like be like, I mean, just give her another chance or something. Just like give her like a couple years in like prison or like solitary.
I mean, not if they did something that bad to get sentenced to death.
Well, have you ever got sentenced to death but lost the case, or almost got sentenced to death?
No.
What do you have to do that's pretty bad that you can get sentenced to death for then?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
I mean, you're a criminal.
I'm not a criminal.
You used to be.
I went to jail one time.
I thought you went to jail 3 times.
No.
I thought you went to prison.
Yeah. One time.
So if you went to, I'm pretty sure prison's worse than jail. Like, you had to do something pretty bad to go to prison.
You got to commit a felony to go to prison. You got to commit a misdemeanor to go to jail.
So which one's the difference? Like, I don't understand. I thought jail and prison were the same thing, except like if you go to prison, you had to do something bad, and then prison's way worse than jail.
Then how would they both be the same?
I don't really know, because I never seen a jail. I only seen like prisons.
Where did you see a prison at?
Like, grandma one time took me like somewhere like a little bit out of Cleveland and stuff. She was like, oh yeah, look around and stuff. And like there was this huge like lawyer type spot. It was like a big business. You see that, like, look right there. That's where cops and stuff stay. I'm like, cool. And she said, look right there. You see that big, huge, really tall building? I'm like, yeah. She said, that's a prison. I'm like, really? She was like, yeah. But still though, like, I don't understand. It's crazy in this world. So what'd you even do in prison? Play cards and eat tuna sandwiches?
Work out.
And you didn't let anybody take your lunch? Anybody ever ask?
Nope.
How come?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
I thought if you're in prison, they take you as fresh meat.
You need to stop watching movies.
I don't watch movies. I learn about this stuff from like school. Sometimes, like, people always talk about it. And I ask my teacher, like, what happens if you go to prison? She said, just make sure that you don't get caught as fresh meat. And she said, if you do go to prison, you better hope to God you beat the biggest man in there, because then they're all gonna take you. While people be making jokes and stuff saying, like, if you go to prison, you better not drop the soap.
Nope.
Like, one of our friends a long time ago, he went to jail or something for a long time. Like, he had to spend 5 years in jail, and like they kept on saying every day,
You
like,
spend 5 years in jail. You spend 5 years in prison.
well, either way, it was some type of solitary. Like, they kept on making
Solitary
jokes
means
every
he was
day,
by
like,
himself.
huh?
Solitary means he was by himself.
Well, I don't know the rules because I ain't about to break no
Obviously
rules.
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Because I don't have to worry about jail, because I'm not about to go to jail. I'm too dumb to go to
Then
jail.
why are you talking about it?
How did the subject even get brought up?
You brought the subject up.
But how did it start?
I don't know. Why don't you rewind the video and find out?
I can't believe I started this type of conversation. So how's life as a middle man?
What?
How's life as a middle-aged man?
Pretty good.
What do you do every day?
Go to work.
What do you do at work?
Keep an eye on other people. Make sure they do their job.
You sure you ain't inside? You sure you ain't inside freezers with girls?
What would I be inside of a freezer with a girl for?
You know why?
You're the one that brought it up. You tell me.
You told me. You told Grandma about it the other day.
Oh, that was me talking to Grandma.
I know, but she had you on speakerphone.
So?
Because when you started talking about, I don't know what you told her at first, but then she put you on speakerphone. And I was talking about it at home at first when I called you. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah? So what happened?
She says, son, you did something, then you tried putting a thermometer.
What?
She said that you grabbed something and it was a thermometer. You put it where your middle part is.
Oh my what?
When you buy.
I can't understand what the hell you're saying.
In other words, everybody thinks that you and somebody in the freezer did it.
Did what?
I don't know, something. So now everybody's looking at you weird, probably.
Ain't nobody looking at me weird because nobody knows what the fuck I'm doing.
You sure about that?
Positive. Let me see this. What's your girlfriend's name?
Huh?
What's your girlfriend's name?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
So you don't have a girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend, but I don't pay attention to names. I can never remember them.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think you have a girlfriend.
How do you know?
You got a boyfriend?
No.
What's your boyfriend's name?
What?
So what do you and your boyfriend do?
I don't got a boyfriend.
Come on, watch out! I'm recording.
No, I don't go there on camera.
So what do you and your girlfriend do?
Huh? I don't really see her. I was actually gonna see her today.
And then what happened?
I was hanging out with you
Oh. So when do you get paid?
on Friday.
You gonna take your girlfriend out?
No, I don't take girls out.
Why not?
Cause you don't take a girl out unless you know you gotta take that girl out.
How do you know you gotta take a girl out?
And she's the one. Like my relationships always only last a month. So
Why is that?
it doesn't work out.
Do you break up with them or do they break up with you?
It actually goes both ways.
What's the majority?
I don't know what that means.
Do you mostly break up with them or do they mostly break up with you?
Me with them.
You break up with them?
Yeah.
Why?
Because girls be petty. It's 2019.
Girls is petty in 2019?
Yeah. I actually dated a couple of black girls, that's why.
Well, maybe if you treat them right.
Nah, you treat them right. They just always be tricky.
You said that you treat them right, but then
Says
you just...
the one that hasn't dated a girl in like probably 7 years and always says I don't need a girlfriend because I don't need one. Now you got a girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, you do. You tell grandma that.
I'm single.
No, you ain't. You ain't single or ready to mingle. You're ready.
Nope.
Yeah, because grandma told me and showed the text that you said that you had a girlfriend, but you ain't getting that serious yet. You still get to know her and stuff, but she's still your girlfriend.
Well, if I'm not serious, then that means I don't have a girlfriend.
I ain't. What? Like, we're going to see her kids next week.
Right.
So that means it's serious. No
No.
girls without showing you her kids. Like, come on now.
How many girls have you dated with kids?
None, because I don't be messing with girls with kids. Like, I ain't about that child support.
No?
Nah. I don't even work at McDonald's. I do